Hello everyone, Mr. J here from Personal English. Thank you for the support so far. This is videos that I make, and this is my hashtag slash recommendations to learn English part 2. Let's go. So my first recommendation that I always make to my students is watch series online. You can watch them online, you can watch them on Netflix, Hulu, whichever platform you have, watch them in English. Doesn't matter if they're old or new. Remember, and we'll talk that about slang in another topic, but you don't have to talk hip or hey yo, how you doing, bro? That's that's not. Most of the people who want to learn English, they're looking for business English, and typically you can find that type of English structure because the core of English, the essence of English, you can find in those series. So what series you can find? Watch Seinfeld, that 70s show, series that you like when you were younger, The Simpsons, The Big Bang Theory, whatever you like. So it's up to you. Stranger Things. So you already watch them in Spanish, watch them in English. You're gonna understand. Try to get some words and vocabulary. That's the essence of that. Tip number 1. Tip number 2. And in tip number 2, I always recommend imitation. That's something that a lot of people take for granted. Is like, okay, that's why having personal classes sometimes have a limit, and that limit is imitating. You're imitating the person in front of you, but when you have a group class, you have the essence of a lot of pronunciations inside of the group, so you can imitate others, and that helps a lot. Imitating, it's one of the best technique, and maybe you don't sound like you sound in Spanish, but it's gonna help you a lot to improve especially your cadence and your pronunciation. Tip number 3, yes. So in this tip number 3, I always recommend using, technically, help you instruction when you use your cell phone. And remember to subscribe on my TikTok account. And when you use your cell phone when you're writing, I always recommend having the English option. So in this way, it can help you to correct your mistakes when you're writing. This will help a lot improve and find your mistakes. Always, when you have a mistake, correct it. Write it down again. Try it not using the help. Sometimes with that, it can help you to correct in your mind the mistakes you're making before you can make them. So be patient. Language is always absorption, and when you absorb the language, it's gonna help you a lot. Well, Mr. Jim from Personal English says goodbye. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. And remember, learn the language if you're having struggles. If you cannot do it by yourself, we can do it online. We can do it at your house. We could do it at your job, or we could do it wherever, whenever, coffee shop, you decide. So, fantastic. See you around, guys. And Personal English is saying, sayonara, arrivederci, hasta luego, goodbye.